What's some of the hardest challenges you faced or facing that you have to adjust to? After coming home from prison, I would have to say getting out of my own head. I got to stop dealing with the thoughts that I lost that much time. I was locked up from the age of 19 to 36, which means I missed my entire period of being 20 years old and free. I didn't get those experiences that a lot of people in society, the most of the world, does. I can't get caught up in a place mentally where I become resentful or remorseful. I kind of try to keep myself in the mindset of I went through what I went through in order to be where I'm at. And where I'm at is still alive, growing, finding new ways to be successful and overcome. Take away the excuses, not just from myself through my own actions, but for the other people that have been incarcerated or came up hard or went through certain situations. Aside from that, I would have to say just continuing to walk in humility, understanding that society is shaky at best, that the violence is at an all-time high, that you can't have disagreements in society a lot of times because people are automatically thinking the worst. They're already fearful in a certain way, so they react in some of the most horrible ways as we see. We see the level of violence going up nowadays as 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 go, and summertime's coming. Aside from that, it's just remaining grounded, remaining focused, continuing to better myself and deal with the trauma of being in prison, dealing with the stress, the anxiety, the depression that pops up sometimes, because a lot of times when we go through things like prison or we grow up in the hood, any of those things, we don't really know how bad it impacted us until sometimes years later when it gets triggered. So I'm constantly trying to evolve. I'm constantly trying to work on myself so I can respond rather than react. As far as adjustments overall, society's changed probably 4, 5, 6 times while I was locked up. Technology, the way people communicate, the lingo, the fashion. So I don't really know if I'm trying to adjust in the sense of get in with the crowd as much as I'm just trying to find my own way. I'm not adjusting to anybody other than myself. I learn what I need to, and I find my own path so I can kind of chase down my own desires because I got an opportunity to live, man. Anybody that's locked up, keep going. Understand you don't have to go back and you don't have to end up in a casket. Not early, man. There's plenty of life to live, and you can rewrite your story. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Keep going. Peace.